My beloved child, trust me and don't worry. I am your strength and your song. I see you feeling unsteady this morning, eyes fixed on the challenges that lie ahead, comparing them to your own strength and finding yourself lacking. But here's the thing. Those tasks are not for today or even tomorrow. They belong to the future. So leave them there and return to the present, where you'll find me waiting for you. When you focus on me, I'll give you the power to handle each task as it comes. Because I am your song, I will fill your heart with joy as we work together, side by side. It's so important to keep pulling your thoughts back to the here and now. Unlike all my other creations, you have the unique ability to anticipate what's coming. It's a gift, truly, but it can turn into a burden if you misuse it. When you use your incredible mind to worry about what might happen tomorrow, you shroud yourself in darkness and doubt. But when the hope of heaven fills your thoughts, my light surrounds you. Even though heaven is a future promise, it's also a present reality. Walking with me, you've got one foot on earth and the other already in heaven. Know this, child. I am your strength. I am here to empower you, to help you rise to every challenge that comes your way. When you feel weak, turn to me, and I'll be your strength. Don't measure your capabilities against the tasks ahead. Instead, rely on me. Together, we can face anything. When you're grounded in the present and lean on me, you'll find the strength you never knew you had. I am your refuge, your fortress, and with me, nothing is impossible. As your song, I bring joy into your life. Yes, life can be tough, and there will be moments that test your spirit, but remember, I am the melody in your heart. When you walk with me, even the hardest tasks can become a source of joy. Our journey together isn't meant to be a slog through hardship. It's a dance, a harmonious journey where every step, even the difficult ones, is accompanied by the music of my love. Let this joy fill you up and overflow into everything you do. I know your mind often drifts to the future, to worries and fears about what might be. But child, come back to me in the present moment. Here is where I am. Here is where you'll find peace. The future is not yours to carry alone. When you bring your mind back to now, you can hear my voice more clearly, feel my presence more fully. It's in this present moment that you'll find the grace and strength you need. Don't let the future steal your present joy. The ability to anticipate the future is a double-edged sword. It can be a blessing, but it can also become a source of anxiety if you let it. When you worry about tomorrow, you're letting fear and doubt take over. But when you focus on the hope of heaven, my light shines through you. Remember, heaven isn't just a distant dream, it's a present reality. As you walk with me, you're already experiencing a piece of heaven. Let this truth bring you peace and hope. You see, even though heaven is a promise of the future, it's also something you can experience now. Walking in the light with me means you're already living in that heavenly reality. Your foot on earth, your heart in heaven. That's the beauty of our journey together. This dual existence brings a unique kind of peace and strength. You're not just living for the future, you're living in the light of my presence here and now. Hold on tight to the hope we profess, for I am faithful. This hope isn't just wishful thinking, it's a solid anchor for your soul. When everything around you feels uncertain, hold fast to this hope. I've promised you my presence, my strength, my joy, and I will never fail you. Let this hope guide you through the storms, light your path, and give you the courage to face whatever comes your way. In those moments when your thoughts start to run wild with worries and what-ifs, remember to take every thought captive and make it obedient to me. Don't let your mind be a battlefield for fear and doubt. Instead, let my truth and my promises take control. When you feel your thoughts spiraling, come back to me. I'm here, ready to bring you peace and clarity. Trust in me, and I'll help you navigate through every mental storm. Embrace today with me by your side. Don't let the worries of tomorrow overshadow the joy of today. I am your strength and your song. Together, we'll face every challenge, find joy in every moment, and walk in the light of my presence. Trust me, lean on me, and let's journey together with hope and joy in our hearts. My child, walk with me in the freedom of forgiveness. The journey we're on together might sometimes be steep and slippery, fraught with challenges and trials. But oh, the liberation you feel when you lay down the burden of guilt that weighs you down. You see, guilt can make your steps uncertain and your heart heavy, making you more likely to stumble and fall. But when you reach out to me, asking for relief, I lift that oppressive load from your back and bury it at the foot of the cross. There, at the cross, the weight of your guilt dissolves, leaving you undeniably free. Stand tall in my presence, unburdened and unafraid, for I am your strength and your shield. Look into my face, child, and feel the warmth of my love light shining upon you. It's not just any light. It's an unconditional, unwavering light that melts away your fears and sins. This love, my love, frees you completely. Spend time basking in the glow of my presence. Let it seep into your soul, filling you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. The more intimately you know me, the freer you become. It's a journey, a beautiful, liberating journey of growing closer and more deeply connected to me. Praise be to me, your Lord and Savior, for I daily bear your burdens. Each day as you wake, remember that I am with you, ready to take on your worries, your fears, your guilt. There is nothing too heavy for me. When you feel overwhelmed, turn to me. Let my strength be your strength, my peace be your peace. Together we can conquer any mountain, cross any valley, and face any storm. You are never alone, for I am with you, always. If you walk in the light, as I am in the light, you have fellowship with one another. It's a beautiful thing, this fellowship. It binds you together in love and unity, cleansing you from all sin through the blood of Jesus Christ. Don't deceive yourself by claiming to be without sin, for honesty and truth are the foundations of our relationship. Confess your sins to me, for I am faithful and just. I will forgive you and purify you from all unrighteousness. In this you find true freedom and peace. There is no fear in love, my child. Perfect love, my perfect love, drives out fear. Fear is tied to punishment, to the dread of consequences. But in my perfect love, there is no room for fear. When you rest in my love, you are made perfect, whole, and unafraid. The one who fears has not been made perfect in love. So come to me, and let my love cast out your fears. Embrace the freedom that comes from being deeply, unconditionally loved. Spend time with me. In the quiet moments, when the world falls away, and it's just you and me, let my love envelop you. Let it fill the cracks and crevices of your soul, healing and restoring. In these moments, you come to know me more intimately, more deeply, and in knowing me, you grow increasingly free, free from guilt, free from fear, free from anything that seeks to bind you. Let go of the burdens you were never meant to carry. When you feel the weight pressing down on you, remember that I am here, ready to lift it off your shoulders. You don't have to carry it alone. Together, we will walk this path, and you will find that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. In my presence, you find rest for your soul and the freedom that comes from being unburdened and truly free. In my presence, you are free to stand tall and unafraid. Don't let anyone place more burdens on your back. Look into my face and feel the warmth of my love light. It is this love that frees you, makes you whole, and gives you the courage to face each day. With me, you are strong, capable, and free. Never forget that, child. Know that my love is not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. It is constant, unwavering, and perfect. Let it drive out all fear, all doubt, all guilt. In my love, you are made perfect. Embrace it, live it, and let it transform you. With each passing day, grow in my love and let it be the light that guides you, the peace that fills you, and the joy that sustains you. Remember, child, you are never alone. I am with you always. In every step you take and every breath you breathe, I am there. Lean on me, trust in me, and walk with me in the freedom of forgiveness. Together, we will conquer every obstacle, overcome every challenge, and celebrate every victory. For you are mine, and I am yours, forever and always. Live first and foremost in my presence, dear child. When you make me the center of your existence, you'll find that everything else falls into place. You'll start to notice my influence in every aspect of your life. The hustle and bustle around you will no longer distract you from me. Rather, you'll see my hand in everything. When you focus on me, you gain a clarity and peace that transcends any earthly concern. Trust me, this awareness won't take away from your relationships. Quite the contrary, it'll enhance them, making your interactions richer and more meaningful. As you become more aware of me, you'll find yourself becoming a beacon of love and encouragement to those around you. My peace will infuse your words and actions, making you a source of comfort and strength for others. Imagine walking into a room and the atmosphere shifting because of the peace and joy you carry within you. That's the power of my presence. You'll engage with the world, but you'll also be somewhat detached, seeing things from a higher perspective. Problems won't shake you as they used to because you know I've got your back. This path I've laid out for you is one of abundance and peace. Follow it wholeheartedly, and you'll discover a life richer than you ever imagined. The world may throw challenges your way, but you'll navigate them with a calm assurance. My presence acts like a buffer, softening the blows and giving you the strength to keep moving forward. Remember, I am with you always, ready to guide and support you. When you walk with me, you walk in the light, and nothing can dim that light. Blessed are you when you acclaim my name and walk in my light. Joy will fill your heart as you celebrate my righteousness. Your days will be filled with rejoicing, and your nights will be restful, knowing you are in my care. The light of my presence will illuminate your path, and you will never walk in darkness. In my light, you find true joy and contentment, a happiness that the world cannot give. Keep me always before you, and you will not be shaken. Like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, you will stand strong against any storm. My right hand upholds you, providing strength and stability. You may face trials, but they will not overcome you. With me at your side, you have nothing to fear. Your confidence will be unshakable because it is rooted in me, the eternal rock. Grace and peace be yours in abundance, flowing from your growing knowledge of me and Jesus Christ. As you deepen your relationship with us, you will find a wellspring of grace and peace within you. This knowledge isn't just intellectual. It's a heartfelt understanding that transforms your life. The more you know us, the more you experience our love and mercy, which brings an overflowing sense of peace. Embrace this journey with a willing heart, and you will experience my abundant life. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to the fullness of life I have promised. This path isn't always easy, but it is rewarding. There will be moments of challenge, but each one is an opportunity to grow and deepen your faith. Walk with me, and you will find joy in every step, knowing that you are never alone. You are my beloved child, and I delight in your journey. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, comforting you, and celebrating your victories. When you stumble, I am there to lift you up. When you are weary, I provide rest. When you are joyful, I rejoice with you. Trust in my love and let it be the foundation of your life. In times of uncertainty, remember that my presence is your constant. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you never wavers. Lean on me, and you will find the strength to face any challenge. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. With me, you are never alone, never abandoned. Live in my presence, child, and let my peace envelop you. Let my love be the driving force in your life, and you will find true fulfillment. In me, you have everything you need. So step forward in faith, knowing that I am with you always, and you will experience the abundant life and peace that I have promised. Trust in me, and watch as I work wonders in your life. My child, pour all your energy into trusting me. In your life journey, trust acts as the bridge, keeping us connected. Think of every step you take as a step of faith, and trust in me should come naturally, almost like breathing. Baby steps of trust are simple. You take them without much thought. But when it comes to giant steps, those leaps across chasms in semi-darkness, scaling cliffs of uncertainty, or trudging through the shadowy valleys? Well, those require your full concentration and absolute commitment to me. You see, every one of my children is unique, a special blend of temperament, gifts, and life experiences. What might seem like a small step for you could be a monumental leap for another. Conversely, a challenge you find insurmountable might be easily conquered by someone else. Remember, only I truly understand the difficulty or ease of each segment of your journey. So, be wary of trying to impress others by pretending your giant steps are mere baby steps. Don't judge others who tremble and hesitate before a task you find easy. If each of you sought to please me above all else, you'd stop fearing others' judgments and cease trying to impress them. Focus on the path just ahead of you and on me, the one who never leaves your side. It's not about impressing others, it's about walking your own path with me guiding your every step. Even in the darkest valleys, when shadows of death loom large, don't fear any evil. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. My presence is your light in the darkness, your shield in the storm. You are never alone, not for a single heartbeat. Trust in me, and you will find comfort and strength in every situation, no matter how daunting it may appear. Judge not, or you too will be judged. The way you judge others, the measure you use, will be measured to you. It's a cycle, child, and breaking free from it brings peace. Instead of passing judgment, focus on loving and understanding. When you're tempted to judge, remember that you too are fallible. Your journey is yours, with its own unique trials and triumphs. Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in me is kept safe. The fear of human judgment, of what others think or say, is a trap. It holds you back, stifles your growth, and binds you in chains. But trust in me liberates you, keeps you safe, and fills your heart with peace. When you place your trust in me, you rise above the fear of man, living freely and fully in my love. You are not alone in this, child. Each step, whether it's a baby step or a giant leap, is taken with me by your side. I am your guide, your support, your constant companion. When you're faced with uncertainty, turn to me. When you're afraid, seek my comfort. When you're unsure, lean on my wisdom. I am here for you always. Live in the moment, focusing on the path just ahead of you. Don't get overwhelmed by the entire journey. Take it one step at a time, trusting that I am with you, guiding you, and protecting you. My presence is your assurance, your guarantee that you are never walking alone. Every step taken in trust brings you closer to me. And remember, child, each journey is different. There's no need to compare yourself with others. Your path is uniquely yours, designed for you and you alone. Embrace it with faith, knowing that every twist, turn, and detour has a purpose. Trust in my plan for you and find joy in the journey, no matter how challenging it may seem. So keep your eyes on me. In every step, trust that I am guiding you. In every challenge, believe that I am with you. And in every victory, know that I am celebrating with you. Your trust in me is your strength, your guide, and your comfort. Walk with me, child, and you will never walk alone. Come to me, child, and listen closely. When you attune yourself to my voice, you're opening the floodgates to my richest blessings. Imagine that, the creator of the universe, sitting right there with you, wherever you are. Kings on earth? They're shrouded in protocol, hidden behind walls of red tape. Ordinary folks like you rarely even get a glimpse, let alone an audience. But me? I'm the King of Kings, yet I'm always accessible to you. You're never alone. Nothing can pull you away from my presence. Isn't it marvelous? Here you are, communing with the one who crafted the stars, all from the comfort of your home. When I cried out from the cross, "It is finished," the curtain of the temple tore from top to bottom, breaking down all barriers. No need for protocols or priests. I've cleared the path for you to come face to face with me. I'm your constant companion, always by your side, ready to listen, ready to bless. You see, I've given you a tongue that's taught by the Sovereign Lord. It's an instructed tongue, designed to know the words that sustain the weary. Morning by morning, I awaken you, gently stirring your ear to listen as one being taught. It's in these quiet moments, as the world still sleeps, that you and I have our most profound conversations. I speak, you listen, and in that holy exchange, you find strength and solace. Hear me, child, and your soul will feast on what is good. Listen to me, and you'll find yourself delighting in the richest of fare. Your soul will thrive, nourished by the words I whisper to you. I've made an everlasting covenant with you, just as I promised David. My faithful love is forever yours. Trust in this promise. Let it sink deep into your heart, and feel the warmth of my love surrounding you. When Jesus Christ received that final drink and declared, "It is finished," he wasn't just marking the end of his earthly suffering. He was declaring the beginning of a new era, an era where you and I can be together without any barriers. The moment he gave up his spirit, the temple curtain was torn. It wasn't just a physical tearing, it was a divine act of opening the way for you to come directly to me. No more separation, no more distance, just you and me. Think about it. The earth shook, the rocks split. Such was the magnitude of that moment. When Jesus Christ cried out again in a loud voice and gave up his spirit, he did it for you. He did it to ensure that nothing could ever stand between us again. The path to me is forever open, and you can walk it any time, any place. This is the extent of my love for you, a love that knows no bounds. I'm here with you always, your constant companion. When you're weary, turn to me. I know the words that will lift your spirit, the words that will sustain you. Let me awaken you each morning. Let me speak to your heart. You'll find that with each new day, you're more attuned to my voice, more in sync with my will. Our connection grows stronger, and you become more aware of my presence in your life. Remember, nothing can separate you from my presence. Not your fears, not your failures, not the chaos of the world around you. I'm with you in the quiet moments and in the storms. I'm the whisper in the wind, the still, small voice that brings peace to your soul. Trust in me, lean on me, and you'll find that I am always there, guiding you, loving you, sustaining you. So come to me and listen. Hear my voice, and let my words sink deep into your soul. Feel the comfort of knowing that the Creator of the universe is right there with you, in every moment, in every breath. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, a rock that you can always lean on. Let this truth fill your heart with joy and peace. As you go about your day, carry this knowledge with you. No matter where you are, no matter what you're facing, I am with you. My blessings are yours, my love is yours, and my presence is yours. Embrace this divine connection, cherish it, and let it transform your life. You are never alone, for I am with you always, your God, your King, your constant companion. Relax, my dear child, in my everlasting arms. Embrace the comfort and strength that flows from my boundless love and unfaltering presence. Your moments of weakness are not a cause for despair, but a beautiful opportunity to draw closer to me. When you feel your energy waning, don't turn inward to lament your limitations. Instead, lift your gaze to me. Trust in my sufficiency and delight in the radiant riches I offer, which are always abundant and available to support you through any trial. As you walk through this day, go gently, leaning on me and savoring the sweetness of my presence. Each step you take is a chance to deepen the trust bonds between us. Your neediness isn't something to be ashamed of. It's a precious gift that builds our connection. Look back on your journey, and you'll see that those times of extreme weakness were, in fact, some of the most precious. In your moments of greatest vulnerability, you found the golden threads of my intimate presence woven through your life. Know that I am your eternal refuge, a safe haven where you can always find peace. My arms, strong and everlasting, are here to uphold you. When enemies rise against you, remember that I go before you, commanding them to flee. I am your protector, your shield, and your stronghold. Rejoice in this truth, for it is a powerful reminder of my unwavering commitment to your well-being. Even when life feels overwhelming, hold on to the confidence that you will see my goodness in the land of the living. Don't lose heart. Wait patiently for me, and in the waiting find strength and courage. Trust that I am at work, even when you can't see it. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are filled with hope and promise. Be strong, take heart, and let your soul find rest in the assurance of my love. Reflect on your journey, my child. Those days of profound weakness are interwoven with memories of my intimate presence, like golden strands of grace. Cherish those moments, for they are a testament to my unwavering love and faithfulness. In your darkest hours, you experience the depth of my care and the warmth of my embrace. These memories are a treasure trove of my goodness, a reminder that I am always with you. Your weakness, far from being a burden, is a bridge to my strength. It is in these fragile moments that you truly discover the magnitude of my power and the depth of my love. Do not fear your limitations. Instead, see them as invitations to lean more heavily on me. Together, we will navigate the challenges of life, and you will find that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Embrace each day with a heart full of gratitude. Thank me for the neediness that draws you closer to me. Every struggle, every moment of doubt, is an opportunity to deepen your trust in me. Let your heart be filled with thanksgiving, knowing that I am using these moments to build a stronger, more resilient bond between us. In your thankfulness, you will find a new perspective on your journey. Know that I am always near, ready to catch you when you fall and lift you up when you are down. My presence is a constant, unwavering force in your life. You are never alone, for I am with you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with an everlasting love. Let this truth be your anchor, your source of comfort and strength. Rest in the assurance that my plans for you are good. I have a purpose for your life, and I am working all things together for your benefit. Even in the midst of trials, my hand is at work, shaping you into the person I created you to be. Trust in my wisdom, lean on my understanding, and know that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope. My dear child, let my words be a balm to your soul. Allow my promises to fill you with peace and joy. Remember that I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Cling to this truth and let it guide you through each day. With me by your side, you have nothing to fear. Rejoice in my presence and let my love envelop you today and always. My child, open your heart and mind, your whole being, to receive my love in full measure. Many of you walk through life feeling starved for love because you've not yet mastered the art of receiving. This isn't just a skill, but an act of faith, believing that I love you with a boundless, everlasting love. The art of receiving is also a discipline. It's about training your mind to trust me, to come close to me with confidence. Remember, the evil one is the father of lies. Learn to recognize his deceptive intrusions into your thoughts. One of his favorite tricks is to undermine your confidence in my unconditional love. Resist these lies. Don't let them go unchallenged. Stand firm in my name and he will slink away from you. Draw near to me, and my presence will envelop you in love. Out of my glorious riches, I will strengthen you with power through my Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. I want you, being rooted and established in love, to have the power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide, long, high, and deep is the love of Christ. This love surpasses knowledge, and I want you to be filled to the measure of all my fullness. Imagine the magnitude of that love, child, a love so vast, so immense, that it stretches beyond the horizons of your understanding. It's not just a fleeting feeling, but a profound, unshakable truth that anchors you. Since you have a great high priest who has gone through the heavens, Jesus Christ, hold firmly to the faith you profess. Jesus understands your weaknesses, for he has been tempted in every way, just as you are. Yet he was without sin. Approach my throne of grace with confidence, so that you may receive mercy and find grace to help in your time of need. I know the struggles you face, the doubts that cloud your mind, and the fears that grip your heart. But take heart, for I am with you. My grace is sufficient and my mercy is new every morning. The devil is a liar, the father of lies. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language. Don't let his deceptions take root in your heart. He wants to make you feel unworthy, unloved, and distant from me. But remember, child, that you are my beloved. Resist his lies with the truth of my word. Speak it out loud, let it echo in your heart, and cling to it with all your might. You are my precious creation, and I have loved you with an everlasting love. Let that truth sink into the very depths of your soul. When doubts arise, remind yourself of my promises. When fear knocks at your door, let faith answer. You are never alone, for I am always with you. My spirit dwells within you, guiding, comforting, and empowering you to live a life of fullness and joy. Come to me with your burdens and lay them at my feet. I am here to give you rest. In my presence, there is fullness of joy. Trust in my love and let it cast out all fear. The world may try to tell you otherwise, but my love for you is unchanging. It is steadfast and immovable, like a rock in the storm. Lean on me, child, and let my love be your refuge. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust in my timing, for I make all things beautiful in their time. Even when you can't see the whole picture, know that I am working all things together for your good. Hold on to that hope and let it be an anchor for your soul. Your journey may be filled with challenges, but remember that I am with you every step of the way. I have given you my spirit to empower you, my word to guide you, and my love to sustain you. You are not walking this path alone. Lean on me, trust in my guidance, and let my love be your constant companion. As you draw near to me, you will find that my love is more than enough. It is a love that heals, restores, and transforms. It is a love that fills the deepest longings of your heart. Let go of your fears and doubts, and let my love wash over you. Embrace it fully, and you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. Remember, child, that you are loved beyond measure. My love for you is everlasting and unchanging. No matter what lies the enemy may try to whisper in your ear, hold fast to the truth of my love. You are my beloved, and nothing can separate you from my love. Rest in that assurance, and let my love be your guiding light. I am with you always, encircling you with my golden rays of light. You're never out of my sight, not for a moment. I see every thought you think and every beat of your heart. Because I am infinite, I can love you as though you and I are the only ones in existence. Walk with me, child, in intimate love steps. Yet don't forget my majesty. I long to be your closest friend, but I am also your sovereign Lord. I designed your mind to know me in both ways, friend and Lord, seamlessly. Sadly, so few use their minds to know me truly. Through my spirit, my word, and my creation, I am always communicating with you. Only you, among all my creations, can truly receive and respond to my presence. You are indeed fearfully and wonderfully made. When you seek me, I answer. I deliver you from all your fears. Look to me, and you will be radiant, never covered in shame. When you call to me, I hear you, saving you from all your troubles. My angel encamps around those who fear me and delivers them. Know this, child, and let it comfort your heart. You are never alone in your struggles. My presence is a constant, unwavering shield, ready to deliver you. Even in your darkest moments, my light surrounds you, guiding you, protecting you. Trust in this, for it is my promise to you. We didn't follow cleverly invented stories when we told you about the power and coming of Jesus Christ. We were eyewitnesses of His majesty. He received honor and glory from me when the voice came to Him from the majestic glory, saying, "This is my Son, whom I love. With Him I am well pleased." Believe this, child, for it is the truth witnessed by those who walked with Him. They saw His glory, felt His love, and knew His power firsthand. Let this testimony strengthen your faith and draw you closer to Him. Now this is eternal life, that you may know me, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom I have sent. Eternal life is not just a distant promise, but a present reality. Knowing me and my Son, Jesus Christ, is the essence of life itself. This relationship with us is your greatest treasure, a wellspring of joy and peace. Seek to know us more deeply, and in that knowing, you will find true life. Let this truth permeate your being, transforming your perspective and filling you with eternal hope. Praise me, child, for you are fearfully and wonderfully made. My works are wonderful, and you are the pinnacle of my creation. Know this full well. Your existence is not a mere accident, but a deliberate act of love. Every part of you is crafted with care and purpose. Embrace this truth and let it fill you with awe and gratitude. You are a masterpiece, a testament to my creative power and boundless love. Celebrate this reality and live in the confidence of my perfect design. When you sought me, I answered you. I delivered you from all your fears. Those who look to me are radiant, their faces never covered with shame. This poor man called, and I heard him. I saved him out of all his troubles. My angel encamps around those who fear me, and I deliver them. Know that you can always turn to me in times of need. I am your ever-present help, your deliverer. Trust in my faithfulness and let go of your fears. I am with you, and I will never let you fall. We did not follow cleverly invented stories when we told you about the power and coming of Jesus Christ. We were eyewitnesses of His majesty, for He received honor and glory from me when the voice came to Him from the majestic glory, saying, "This is my Son, whom I love. With Him I am well pleased." Let these words sink deep into your heart. They are not mere stories, but the living truth. They testify to my love for you and the glory of my Son. Let them strengthen your faith and fill you with hope. Now this is eternal life, that you may know me, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom I have sent. Eternal life is found in knowing me and my Son. This knowledge is not just intellectual, but relational. It is a deep, intimate knowing that transforms your life. Seek this relationship above all else. In it, you will find the fullness of life and the joy that comes from being in my presence. Let this truth guide your steps and fill your heart with peace. I praise you because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. My works are wonderful, you know that full well. Child, embrace this truth. Your existence is a testament to my creative power and love. You are not an accident, but a masterpiece. Every part of you is crafted with care and purpose. Let this knowledge fill you with awe and gratitude. Live in the confidence of my perfect design, and let your life be a reflection of my glory. Walk with me in intimate love steps, but never lose sight of my majesty. I desire to be your closest friend, yet I am also your sovereign Lord. I created your brain with the capacity to know me as friend and Lord simultaneously. Use it for its primary purpose, knowing me. I communicate continually through my spirit, my word, and my creation. Only you, among all my creations, are capable of receiving me and responding to my presence. You are indeed fearfully and wonderfully made. My child, I'm always with you, taking care of every detail of your life. You might not always feel my presence, but know that I'm right there beside you, every step of the way. The fact that I am not bound by time or space means that my promise to you is eternal. You don't need to fear the future because I am already there, waiting to welcome you. When you take that leap into eternity, you'll find me in heaven, ready to embrace you. Your future rests securely in my hands, and I unfold it to you day by day, moment by moment. So don't let tomorrow's worries steal today's joy. I want you to live each day abundantly, embracing everything it has to offer. Don't let concerns about the future distract you. Leave those to me. Each day is a glorious gift, filled with opportunities to see, to do, to experience life to its fullest. But so many people let their energy for abundant living spill over into the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of yesterday. The energy they have left is barely enough to limp through the day, not to live it fully. I'm teaching you to focus on my presence right now, in the present. This is the way to receive the abundant life that flows freely from my throne of grace. There's no need to worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Why burden yourself with what hasn't happened yet? Trust in me, for I am the author of time and the architect of your days. When you fix your gaze on me, you'll find the strength to face whatever comes. Worrying only steals your peace and clouds your mind. Live in the present, where my grace abounds and my mercies are new every morning. The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, but I came so that you may have life and have it to the full. Don't let the enemy rob you of the joy and abundance I've promised you. He wants to fill your mind with doubts and fears, but you have my promise of a full and vibrant life. Cling to this promise, and don't let anything or anyone steal your peace. I am here to give you life in all its fullness, a life that overflows with joy, peace, and purpose. Listen, those of you who say, today or tomorrow we'll go to this city, spend a year there, and make money. You don't even know what will happen tomorrow. Your life is a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. Plan, yes, but hold your plans loosely and surrender them to my will. Trust that my plans for you are good, to give you a future and a hope. I know it's hard to live within the confines of today when your mind is racing towards tomorrow, but I am training you to focus on me in the present. This is how you will receive the abundant life I've promised. By staying present with me, you tap into the unending flow of grace from my throne. Each moment becomes a treasure, each day a gift filled with my presence and my love. Let go of the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. Rest in me right here, right now. So many people are consumed by future concerns, letting them overshadow the beauty of today. They plan and worry, but in doing so, they miss the miracles I place in their path each day. Don't be like them. Be present with me, and let me take care of the rest. Your energy is a precious resource, meant for living fully in the moment. When you squander it on worries about the future or regrets about the past, you miss out on the fullness of life I offer you. I am perpetually with you, a constant presence in your life. This is the most important fact of your existence. My presence is a forever promise, not limited by time or space. You need not fear the future, for I am already there. When you make that quantum leap into eternity, you will find me awaiting you in heaven. Your future is in my hands. I release it to you day by day, moment by moment. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow. I want you to live this day abundantly, seeing all there is to see, doing all there is to do. Don't be distracted by future concerns. Leave them to me. Each day of life is a glorious gift, but so few people know how to live within the confines of today. Much of their energy for abundant living spills over the timeline into tomorrow's worries or past regrets. Their remaining energy is sufficient only for limping through the day, not for living it to the full. I am training you to keep your focus on my presence in the present. This is how to receive abundant life, which flows freely from my throne of grace. My child, let me tell you something vital. I am the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, dwelling in an unapproachable light that outshines the brightest stars. I've got you covered, not just in theory, but in reality. My commitment to you isn't just a promise, it's an unbreakable covenant. When you're weighed down by the burdens of life, remember that you don't have to handle it all on your own. Take a deep breath, rest in my presence, and let the peace that surpasses understanding envelop you. By doing so, you're not just taking a break, you're engaging in an act of worship. Now, let's face the truth. Many of my children are running themselves ragged. It's as if they're racing horses on a track, pushing themselves beyond their limits without a second thought. They're driven, yes, but often at the expense of their own well-being. In their relentless service, they might even harbor a secret grudge against me, perceiving me as a harsh taskmaster rather than a loving father. Their worship becomes a lukewarm echo, far from the fiery devotion I desire. Remember, I never asked for you to be a workhorse. I yearn for you to be close to me. Your weariness doesn't escape my notice. I see how you drive yourself, and I understand the exhaustion that comes with it. It's crucial to remember that my ways are higher than yours. I know the full picture, while you only see fragments. The world's pressures and your self-imposed demands can make you feel like you're caught in a storm. But I'm here to offer you a refuge. My invitation is simple yet profound. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. This isn't just a comforting notion. It's a divine promise meant to rejuvenate your spirit. Let's not ignore the reality of the situation. Underneath all that relentless service and outward show of devotion, there's a risk of growing resentful. If you're exhausted and feeling unappreciated, it's easy to lose sight of me as your first love. When your focus shifts from me to the demands of your daily grind, your worship loses its warmth. It becomes routine rather than heartfelt. What I truly desire is for you to return to the heart of worship, where you find joy in resting in my presence, rather than in frenzied activity. I want you to take this to heart. My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are far beyond yours, like the heavens are high above the earth. When you're tangled up in the chaos of life, it's easy to forget this fundamental truth. You might be tempted to think that you need to solve every problem on your own, or that you're alone in your struggles. But remember, I see the bigger picture. Trust in my higher ways, and let that trust bring you the rest and peace you so desperately need. In your quest to serve and please, don't forsake your first love. It's all too common for the initial fervor to dim as life's responsibilities take over. But the essence of worship is not in the endless cycle of doing, but in the heart that is attuned to me. I want you to come back to the simplicity of our relationship. Reconnect with me as your first love. Let the passion of our initial bond reignite in your heart, making your worship genuine and vibrant once more. You might be thinking that resting is a luxury you can't afford, or that there's always one more task to be done. But let me assure you, resting in me is not a sign of weakness or laziness. It's an act of strength and trust. When you pause and place your burdens at my feet, you're acknowledging my sovereignty and expressing your trust in my ability to handle all that concerns you. This trust is a form of worship, one that honors me deeply and enriches your spirit. Think of it this way. My promise of rest is like a well-timed oasis in the desert of your life. It's not just a respite from the heat, but a divine refreshment that revitalizes your soul. By coming to me and resting, you're stepping into a space where your weariness can dissolve and you can be renewed. I'm here ready to pour out my peace and strength. Your part is to accept the invitation and allow yourself to be replenished. So, when the demands of life start feeling overwhelming, remember my words. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. It's a promise wrapped in love and compassion. This invitation is more than a call for a break. It's an invitation to find solace in my presence, to experience a rest that renews not just your body, but your entire being. Embrace it with an open heart and let your worship flow from a place of deep, restorative peace. In all this, keep in mind that I am the eternal, unapproachable light, the one who lives in realms beyond human understanding. I see your efforts, acknowledge your weariness, and extend my hand to guide you back to a place of peace. My ways may be mysterious and beyond your grasp, but they are always filled with love and care. Trust in my plan, rest in my presence, and let your worship be a reflection of the peace and rest I offer you. My child, never take for granted the profound closeness of my presence. Imagine a love that's so intimate, it never falters or fades. That's what I offer you, my constant companionship, a presence that doesn't just pop in and out like human relationships often do. Think about it. Even the most passionate lover can't be with you 24/7. But I, your creator, am always near. I know every corner of your heart, every thought that dances through your mind, and every whisper of your spirit. It's not a challenge for me to understand you. It's my deepest joy. You don't need to play any games or perform any rituals to reveal yourself to me. Just be, and I am here, knowing you fully and loving you entirely. You see, many people spend their entire lives or fortune searching for someone who truly gets them, someone who can see through their outer shell to understand their innermost being. Yet here I am, waiting for you to simply reach out to me. All it takes is calling upon my name, opening your heart, to receive the love I offer through Jesus Christ. This isn't some complex or exclusive process. It's as straightforward as a heartfelt invitation. Through this simple act of faith, you're beginning a love story that transcends time and space, a story written with the ink of divine affection and eternal commitment. Isn't it amazing to think that while you're out there searching and seeking, I am right here, ever ready to embrace you? You don't need to wander through life's labyrinth or spend countless nights feeling alone. I am available to anyone who calls upon me, who opens their heart and allows Jesus Christ to step in as their Savior. This is no fleeting or shallow love. This is a relationship that starts with a single, sincere act of faith and blossoms into a lifelong connection that is both profound and everlasting. Imagine being so known and so loved that every detail about you is cherished. I count every hair on your head, not because I need to, but because it's a sign of my attentive care. Even as you may feel insignificant at times, remember this: you are worth more to me than many sparrows. Your worth isn't determined by the world's standards, but by my boundless love and understanding. You don't have to earn your value through deeds or appearances. You are priceless simply because I made you, and I see you with the eyes of perfect love. In this divine love story, there's no room for doubt. All who receive Jesus Christ and believe in His name are given the right to become children of God. This isn't a distant promise. It's a present reality waiting for you to claim. You are welcomed into a family that stretches across eternity. The bond we share isn't fragile or fleeting. It's solid, grounded in the truth of my love and the grace extended through Jesus. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to the warmth of this family, where you'll find acceptance, understanding, and unbreakable love. Everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. This isn't just a statement, it's a guarantee wrapped in love. You don't need to worry about the complexities of salvation or whether you're worthy. My promise is clear and unwavering. Just call out, and you will find yourself enveloped in my saving grace. This isn't a test of your strength or virtue, but a simple act of reaching out to me. In that moment of calling, you're embraced by a love that knows no bounds and a salvation that is forever secure. You see, my love for you isn't a distant or abstract concept. It's as tangible as the air you breathe and as close as the beat of your heart. I am not a far-off deity, but a loving presence who walks with you, knows you, and cherishes every part of you. Each moment you spend in my presence is a testament to the intimacy we share. Don't let the busyness of life or the noise of the world make you forget this truth. I am with you in every joy, every challenge, and every mundane moment. The story of your life is not just a series of events, it's a narrative that I am deeply involved in. From the smallest details to the grandest moments, I am there, weaving together the threads of your existence with a love that never wavers. You are not alone in your struggles or in your triumphs. My presence is a constant, reliable source of strength and comfort. Lean on me, and you'll find that even in your weakest moments, my love and understanding provide a foundation that is steadfast and true. Embrace the comfort of knowing that I am intimately acquainted with every aspect of your life. There's nothing too trivial or too significant that escapes my notice. Your joys, your sorrows, your hopes, and your fears, each one matters to me. This understanding isn't just theoretical, it's a daily reality in our relationship. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that my love is the one constant you can always depend on. It's not just about being known, it's about being loved in the most profound way imaginable. So, my child, let this truth resonate deeply within you. My presence is a gift, a constant, and a promise. The search for understanding and connection that many undertake is already fulfilled in me. You are known, loved, and cherished beyond measure. In every moment of doubt or fear, remember that you are held in my eternal embrace, safe and secure. This love story is not just a comforting thought, but a living reality that unfolds each day, inviting you to walk with me and experience the depth of my never-ending affection. Amen.